What's going on there, guys? Earthmaster here on the mobile device here in Northern California. Just a couple thousand feet here from the San Andreas Fault, the plate boundary of the North American and Pacific Plate boundary. Over there in the town of Mendocino. Good afternoon there, Cato. Over there in the beautiful town of Mendocino, you can actually stand right on the plate boundary, but you can kind of see it. The northern section here of the San Andreas Fault, there's a couple rocks here, right here where these two rocks are, and then it extends that way through the bay. Over in this direction is the plate boundary. These two rocks kind of move past each other. You can see the separation there of these two rocks. Of course, you got the Pacific Plate here, which would be this rock, kind of heading off to the northwest, and then this other rock over here, the part of the North American Plate, moving to the southeast, southwest, somewhere around there. But it's pretty cool. I wanted to come over here and check it out, check out the general features of the rocks and the structures over here along the San Andreas Fault section itself. And it's actually a pretty nice day. Good afternoon there, Nikki. I didn't catch all the comments there, but good afternoon to everyone out there. It's morning time here in Northern California. I'm here at the Mendocino, little community, Mendocino, up there on the ridge. It's kind of crazy. That town, this little community sits right on top of the San Andreas Fault. And again, it runs right through these two rocks here and off into the bay area, not Bay Area, but over into that bay. I'm well north of the Bay Area here in Northern California, just south of Fort Bragg here in Mendocino, California. Pretty neat little town, but the structure over here is awesome to look at. This whole area is always eroding away. I'm very close to the edge here, where it looks like further eroding has taken place recently. Last time I was here was a few years ago, and so much has changed already. So this landscape is always kind of doing its thing, kind of shaping up. I'm going to show... and I'm still not for certain what this is. Did you find out any info on what this is?
Someone is from here on the town and can give us an idea.
Do you want to be in the video or? Okay. So Missy Mimi's is here with me. I want to show you guys this structure up here. I don't know what it's used for, but it looks as though, hi Missy Mimi's. Say good morning to Missy Mimi's, everyone. But it looks like maybe some type of old docking station. But we're well off of the ocean floor by, what do you think? At least a couple hundred feet, right?
Yeah, about
maybe 200 feet. But there's if you guys are from this area, maybe let us know what this exactly is. There is a cove underneath us. There's also these chain mounts up here, which are... into the ground. There's these huge chains, and I can't even move them because they're so heavy. But these things are all over the place. So I'm not for sure what these things were used for, but it looks as though it's maybe one type of docking station out here. It looks like some type of dock that may have been in the water at one time, but we're like 200 feet above the water, so I find it kind of odd. Still not for sure exactly what its purpose is up here, but some awesome features there in the side of the mountain, including some quartz veins scattered out and about there through that rock. And some other neat little features. So technically right now I'm on the Pacific side of the plate boundary. North American side, as I mentioned, is right over there between those two rocks. Okay, somebody said cannon mounts from the 40s. So maybe some military operation. That's kind of cool if that's the Yeah. So some type of cannon mounts out here. That's pretty cool.
Probably some.
But like I said, they're huge, and I've never went to this area of the Mendocino region. I've been here before, but not specifically here around this cove area. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see these giant chains sticking up out of the ground, hundreds of feet up here above the ocean floor. But anyway, beautiful day out here. It's about 55 degrees, overcast, and again, we're just kind of observing the land out here in the plate boundary. Just doing a little bit of looking around, investigating. Again, this is the northern end of the San Andreas Fault and the beautiful community over there of Mendocino. But I'm kind of scared to get a little close to this edge here because it looks like it's been eroding away pretty recently. I don't want to spend my last moments here on YouTube. That would not be cool. But actually, it's pretty safe. Looking down there, there's some rock further over that way. But it's an awesome view. Very awesome view. And right now, I wonder if you guys can hear that. I'm standing on top of a cove, and the water basically runs underneath of us, and it almost feels like an earthquake. There's a pretty good vibration, and the water shoots out. I don't know if you guys can hear that or seen that. It does it like every 20 seconds or so. Right? Kind of reminds me of an earthquake rumble or vibration. Pretty crazy. But yeah, anyway, yeah, this sure beats 106 degrees back home. Give us a little chance to get away from the heat and do a little investigating here around the San Andreas Fault, the northern segment. Hopefully there's no big ones while I'm out here. The 1906 earthquake in San Francisco ruptured this area, basically from where I'm at here, maybe a little bit further south. And then into the Bay Area, of course, where the epicenter was. But there was a pretty good length of the San Andreas Fault that ruptured back in 1906. So, you know, it's been a little bit of time accumulated slip rate since then. But I'm not too worried about any major earthquake aside from the Cascadia, which sits just upshore a little bit north of me. But the sun's starting to come out. The fog's starting to disappear a little bit. And it's a beautiful day right now here. And of course, beautiful Missy Mimi's over here. What's going on, Missy? So yeah, we're just kind of hanging out here. Just
Enjoying the cooler weather.
what do you got going on there? Recording some video?
Yeah.
Right on.
It looks like tide might be rising slightly. Just possibly. Because that was a little shallower there. Now they're just getting some really good waves.
So anyone know any really good place to eat around here, around Mendocino or Fort Bragg area? Looking for some really good seafood. Not interested in McDonald's or Taco Bell. We can eat that
anytime.
We can eat that back at home. But yeah, some real good like fresh seafood. Sounds so good.
Right?
Getting a little hungry.
There's another, on that little island down there, another loop.
Oh, that big chain right there. I see that. Right there, yep. Want to walk up there and see get that other view from this side.
Right.
I'm gonna walk over here to this other section here real quick, folks. Hold on a second here. So cannon mounts?
Pretty neat.
That is crazy.
It's definitely neat.
Right? Look how big those are. Crazy. You know what this town reminds me of? Like a town along the East Coast somewhere where it's, you know, kind of, yeah, in Maine.
That's like a perfect area to describe this town. It's cute. It's got cute little shops.
All right, we're going to walk over here a little bit, get a little bit more broader view of the ocean on this trail. But man, is it nice to breathe some cool, fresh air from the ocean out here. It's been, last time we were out here was, when was it? Back in March?
It was, yeah, when the...
Tonga eruption.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came over to the Fort Bragg area for the tsunami, supposedly from the Tonga eruption there back in March, I believe it was, or February. But,
Yeah, it was before our trip to Texas. Oh, wow.
huh?
You can get it.
Oh, yeah, you can, huh? You'll watch this here real quick. So we were standing right, I was standing basically right there on that rock. There's the cove.
And that sound that you're hearing.
Watch, guys, it's pretty cool. There's been some bigger ones that come through there.
Comes a good little swell here.
Villages, I know, right? Villages, not little towns. I know. I'm from California. I live in the valley, so I'm used to calling every community a town.
Right?
But villages, yes.
That was a good one.
Right. Wonder if I can fly my drone over here. probably end up losing it out there in the ocean. That would not be fun because I would not jump in here and save it. Yeah, here's some more of these chain mounts here. Pretty crazy, huh?
They're huge. Probably had like one here that probably had something here a while ago, but it
Eroded,
off.
yeah. There's always erosion out here. Every time I come over here, everything's different looking. But here's a little bit more open view of the sea, or the ocean, I should say. Not really a sea. Yeah, I guess it's a sea. Pacific Ocean right here. Beautiful shot. Some more jagged edges here. California's got these jagged edges, and then they have these beautiful, nice beaches. Let's see what we got over here. Yeah, this is the Pacific Ocean and the Pacific Plate here. A lot of older rock in this region. Yeah, I forgot my Geiger counter at home.
The buoy.
Oh, way out there?
Offshore buoy.
Oh, there's a buoy way out there, huh? Right there.
Here, giving off that sound.
Is that a buoy or a boat? Maybe it is a buoy, huh?
Yeah.
That could be to alert like boats in the fog.
Got a foghorn.
Hey, thanks there, Plastic African, for that donation there. I appreciate it. Every time me and Missy Mimi's go out somewhere to investigate and to study things, we try to always make sure you guys are included. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. It's a beautiful view out here right now of the ocean. Look at that bird down there. He's just kind of hanging out. Let's see, I want to look at some of these other older rocks here. Look at this. A lot of frail rock in here, some shell. Did see quite a bit of sandstone, of course, some quartz in there as well.
It's a big quartz vein.
What's that? The one down below? Oh, yeah. Little bitty one.
Pretty good size.
Cowlicks ice cream? Is that... Wait a minute, where'd that message go?
The layers right there.
Fort Bragg, okay. I'll check that out. Thanks for the mention there, Humboldt Life 707. What's that? Oh, wow. Bunch of sandstone up here. Of course, all this area used to be a lot lower at one point in time. Yeah, crazy. Very peaceful, though. I don't know if I think most of us can agree that the ocean is pretty peaceful. Kind of an area to just reflect and relax and also study. Major plate boundary here. I'm gonna go back up top, I think. It gets pretty jagged over in that area. So we'll go see if we can find some other areas here to get a better view of the interaction between the two plate boundaries. What's going on there, Neeby? Thanks for checking in. Seen quite a few other folks in there. Didn't catch all of them, but good afternoon to everyone out there. Out here in the little village of Mendocino, which sits right on top of the San Andreas Fault. I'm gonna walk back up this way here. Ooh, that looks a little rough down there. Look at the fog there. Just kind of hovering. Look at Missy Mimi's always taking pictures there of these beautiful, I don't even know what they are. Sea flowers? All right, guys, we're gonna walk back over there towards the village of Mendocino, and we'll chat you guys a little bit later on. I'm hoping to get a little bit more views of the plate boundary interaction out here with the San Andreas Fault. Alrighty, have a good day, guys. We'll, of course, keep you guys posted and updated on anything else we discover out here. So have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys a little bit later.